Okay. So, good morning, my dear legendary Digits finalist friends. Today we are going to discussing about a new topic that is okay. So once again, all of you, heartily welcome and pleasant morning today, Digits finalist. This is Krishna, HOD of Zoology, Sri Vasudin College. Today we are going to discussing about a new topic and physiology biochemistry topic. So that is especially for today we are going to discussing about the topic is already previous classes we discussed digestion. What is digestion? What is a digestive system? What is digestive mechanism? Gastrointestinal hormones, types of digestion. We discussed it. Okay. So for today we are going to discussing about new topic that is none other than the topic is it is respiration. What ma? Respiration. 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 So come on, tell me. Anybody can say the respiration definition? Anybody can say that?
Yes, sir. Respiration means
And
it is
exhaling of
the
oxygen.
exchange of gases between human beings and plants.
Okay. Radhika. Okay, nice, very good, excellent answer, Bushra. And now, Radhika, tell me, beta. Bolo. Tell me. Hmm. Okay, respiration means.
Inhaling and exhaling of oxygen, I said.
Okay, Adiba, loud, be loud.
Inhaling and exhaling of respiration, sir.
Okay, only one
Inhaling and
person,
exhaling of
only 1% to be said. Yes, ever. Okay,
Inhaling and
Adiba, you can tell
exhaling
me.
of
inhale and exhale of gases, sir. Oxygen and carbon dioxide. Inhale and exhale of.
Okay, very good, excellent answer. Nice, excellent answer. Okay, done. You must be mute, beta. And Radhika, you must be said, ma. Radhika,
but you're not listening. Hello, sir.
tell me.
So,
Voice break అవుతుంది. Okay, no problem. Okay, so already Busha said, Radhika said, Adiba said, what is respiration? Respiration means what? Okay, respiration means for it is exchange of gases, of course. Exchange of gases of carbon dioxide and oxygen carbon dioxide is called respiration. Inhalation of oxygen and exhalation of carbon dioxide is called what? No? Respiration. For what purpose we are going to, the animals, the organisms are not only human beings, man. So the animals are going to respire. So in olden days, the respire only it is called only inspiration. In olden days, we can call it. It is called only inspiration. Aspire means to inhale, to inspire the oxygen into body from. But later, what happened, ma? So, for example, remembering one thing. So we are inspiring the oxygen, but what ultimately, vice versa, what happened, ma? If it is in our body after metabolic activity like digestion, like circulation, like excretion, whatever it may be, any mechanism must be required. What ma? Must be required metabolic function energy. After this energy releasing, so after this energy, what ma? Okay, after this energy yielding purpose, so we are going to respire. But we are inspiring. Only in olden days we can call it respiration. Only inspire. Respire means inspiring of oxygen. That's it only. But so what happened, ma? After this metabolic activity, huge amount of the carbon dioxide should be formed in the tissue and cells. Okay, so that waste material of carbon dioxide removed from body to outside. is called exhalation or expiration. Okay, so that is also known as so respiration means inspiration of oxygen and expiration of carbon dioxide. Inhalation of oxygen and exhalation of carbon dioxide is called respiration. Is called what ma? Respiration. Once I repeat. Okay, what ma? Inhalation to inhalation of oxygen to inhalation of oxygen. Okay, and exhalation of carbon dioxide. Okay, inhalation of oxygen from environment to body, exhalation of carbon dioxide from body to outside is called respiration, right? One more definition: inspiration. It is also called what? Inspiration of oxygen into respiratory organs. Okay, expiration. What ma? Expiration of what happened ma? So is called expiration of carbon dioxide from respiratory organs to outside. So respiratory organ to outside, that is called respiration. Once I repeat: inhalation of oxygen into respiratory organs, exhalation of carbon dioxide from body to outside, respiratory organ to outside is called respiration. One more definition: inspiration of oxygen from outside to inside and respiratory tract and respiratory organs, and to expiration of carbon dioxide from body to outside or respiratory organs to outside is called expiration. So that is important about what happened ma? You know very well. We can call it in Telugu nichwasa uchvasa. What we can call it ma? Nichwasa uchvasa. So this is called what ma? Exchange of gases from environment to body to outside. Right? So for example, the oxygen should be enters into body, respiratory tract to tissue and everything else, and from tissue and cells to respiratory tract to outside is called respiration. Okay, so this is the important of respiration definition, two definitions. And for what purpose the organisms are going to take respiration. The organisms are going to respiration for. Come on, tell me. Anybody can say the definition. For which purpose, ma? For which purpose? Come on, tell me. For this respiration, for which purpose we are going to respire? So that thing what? Energy. What ma? It is responsible for what purpose we are going to this wonderful metabolic activity for what ma? It is responsible for the energy yielding, production of energy of each and every cell. Each and every cell required. For example, my tongue is dancing, my hands are writing. The total body is going to movement. But you are sitting, you are writing, and whatever it may be, passive or active, must be required energy. The energy production purpose, production of energy is responsible by which metabolic activity? That is called respiration. Okay, so what my production of energy from the food too. Okay, so for the food is the oxidation express and to producing ATP energy. Right? Once I repeat, respiration is another definition. What happened ma? For it is also known as energy production metabolic. It is also known as what ma? Energy production metabolic activity. How to production of ATP energy? For example, this is a food material. This is a food material. What food material? Come and tell me. The food material nothing but we are eating. I think you already done breakfast. I think coming you already done like idli, chapati, puri, like bhaji, like whatever it may be, you already ate. So what ma? For example, so that food material which contains carbohydrates, proteins, and lipids, they are in the presence of hydrolytic enzymes, they are converted to glucose. Here, the energy yielding product is a glucose. Glucose is oxidized. and to produces ATP energy. Glucose is oxidized in the presence of oxygen. In the presence of oxygen means we are inhalation. We are inhale. What happened, ma? To inhale the oxygen, what happened, ma? So we are coming to the point, come under name, right? So that glucose particles is oxidized and to form of ATP energy. So where the oxygen is oxidized, already discussed in previous semester. Okay, so the glucose is oxidized in mitochondria. Glucose is oxidized in mitochondria. Remembering one thing. Okay, now clear? So the glucose is oxidized in mitochondria. So like so many reactions. For example, ATP is production of ATP in the process of 4 steps are there. What are the 4 steps? Can we tell me, Bushra? What are the 4 steps? The ATP
Sir,
is
first one is glycolysis,
very
and
good, excellent.
second one is oxidative decarboxylation,
Okay. Third one.
and third one is Krebs cycle,
Okay.
and fourth one is electron transport system.
Very good, excellent answer, excellent answer. No? Very
Thank you,
fantastic.
sir.
Okay, so that is a dynamic answer about so Bushra. So very, I think that's why you are the legendary students, right? You just finally the legendary students, right? So the respiration. So what ma? We discussing already discussed already in the semester. The ATP energy is production by oxidizing. The glucose is oxidized in the process of 4 ways like glycolysis, oxidative decarboxylation, and Krebs cycle and oxidative electron transport system also there. These are 4 steps which are responsible for oxygen is required. Oxygen is required. So which oxygen is required by respiration. That's why the mitochondria is called what happened now? Powerhouses.
House of the cell.
Yes, powerhouse of the cells, you know very well. So that is what I will important for what we done. So respiration, right? So the respiration lost the definition. What happened? Third definition. Respiration is a energy production metabolic activity. How the glucose particles or the food particles are oxidized to produces ATP energy. The presence of oxygen oxidizing function oxidation reduction reaction takes place. Okay, so that is one of the important about respiration. For example, already told you what is the reaction of respiration. What is the reaction of respiration, right? I would like to do respiration reaction. Okay, for example, what is photosynthesis reaction? Come on, tell me. What is the photosynthesis reaction? Anybody can say the definition? Reaction. For example, photosynthesis. Photosynthesis reaction. What is a photosynthesis reaction? Ma? Come on, tell me. So 6CO2. Okay. Plus 12 H2O. Come on, tell me better. So gives rise to in the presence of sunlight. In the presence of sunlight. What ma? Sunlight. Okay. Sunlight. And in the presence of chlorophyll. So what happened ma? It is what happened to be form of C6. The C6
H12
O6
O6 plus
plus 6O2 plus 6H2O. 6H2O. This is the what happened? Chemical reaction of photosynthesis. That's why photosynthesis is a photochemical reaction. Remember one thing. So here, what happened? The simple molecules of carbon dioxide, simple molecules of water, in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll to be form of complex molecules. Okay, that is C6H12O6. That is a carbohydrate. That means glucose. Okay, and that means so the oxygen to be produces, water should be produces. Now we are breathing. Remembering one thing, respiration nothing but breathing. Ma, simple what we can call it breathing. Breathing nothing but inspiration and expiration, inhalation and exhalation. Right? That is called breathing. Simply what we can call it. For breathing purpose, for what we require. That is, the gas is called oxygen. That is, the gas is called what, ma? Oxygen. The oxygen should be production from. The oxygen should be produced and released into environment from what? From trees, from chlorophyll. Okay, so come on, tell me. Anybody can say. So many times ask the question. Photosynthesis. I think you already done. You already studied in botany. Photosynthesis reaction is called what? Come on, tell me. It is a photochemical reaction. Okay, it is a catalytic reaction. Okay, and it is a anabolic reaction. It is a 1 and 3. Come on, tell me. Anybody can say? Anybody can say? I think you already done. You already studied, na? So photosynthesis. Remembering one thing. Photosynthesis is a without light they can't do. Without light, it can't, the reaction should not start, right? The light must be required. That's why photosynthesis is a chemical photic reaction. Here, chemicals are involving, so that's why it is a photochemical reaction. Number one. So this photosynthesis, what happened now? Try to understand. If the photosynthesis is understood, and yeah, respiration is easily to understand, right? So simple molecules to be combined to be form of a big structure, that is a glucose. Okay, that's why it is an anabolic reaction. Okay, but ma anabolic reaction, anabolic reaction of photosynthesis. Ana nothing but to building. So that is called anabolic reaction. Okay, this is a photosynthesis, photochemical reaction, anabolic reactions. So is called photosynthesis. Try to understand the photosynthesis reaction, right? Now I would like to start. What is respiration reaction? What is respiration reaction? Respiration reaction exactly what happened, man? So reverse reaction of photosynthesis. Reverse reaction of the photosynthesis. Come on, tell me. So respiration nothing but the glucose is breakdown. The glucose is breakdown. Okay, the glucose is lysis. The glucose breakdown in the presence of oxidation, right? So what happened, man? C6H12O6 plus, okay, in the presence of oxygen. In the presence of oxygen, that means oxidation and breakdown into, that means what, in the presence of oxygen, the reaction is called oxidation takes place. Where it is takes place? Oxidation. Oxidation takes place where? So the oxidation takes place MC. MC means
Yeah.
MC means what, beta?
Mitochondria, sir.
Yeah, very nice, excellent. So this is the glucose to be formed from the photosynthesis reaction. I already told you. Respiration is exactly reverse reaction of the photosynthesis reaction, right? So glucose is breakdown into oxidation in the presence of oxygen is converted into carbon dioxide. Okay, 6CO2 plus what happened now? So H2O should be formed. H2O should be formed, right? And plus, come on, tell me, 686 kilocalories. 686 kilocalories are formed, right? So this is the what happened, ma? The glucose is breakdown into. Okay, the glucose is breakdown into by the oxidation reaction. We are inhalation of oxygen, inspiration of oxygen. Okay, the glucose breakdown into carbon dioxide and what happened, ma? So water, and to releasing more energy. That is what happened, ma? So it is a 686 kilocalories of energy should be. This is called see exactly. So here glucose is formed, glucose is breakdown. That's why the respiration is respiration is called catabolic reaction. What, ma? Catabolic reaction. Very, very important. So many times asked a question this entrance level as NEET level, entrance level of botany, entrance level of zoology, and group 1, group 2 level. So many times asked question that what happened now? Respiration is a catabolic reaction. Photosynthesis is an anabolic reaction. Catabolic is nothing but to break down. Okay, and anabolic means to build. one by one to build to the form of big structure. But catabolic break down, small structure. Okay, to be produces ATP. Okay, so this is important about. Okay, so this is a difference between the respiration and the whatever photosynthesis. Right. So very important thing. See, in remembering one thing, I would like to give one question. So many to ask the question in this examination, right? So in the environment, remembering one thing, in the environment, okay. So I would like to options also. In the environment, which reaction is very important? Which reaction is very important for the nature? Which reaction is very important for the what happened na environment? Okay na? Which reaction? Which reaction is very important? Very important for the which reaction is very important for the environment of nature? Nature or organisms. Organisms, whatever it may be, right? Come on, tell me. Number one option. Come on, tell me. So that is respiration. Number two. Okay, circulation. Okay, number three. Photosynthesis. Number five. Reproduction. Come on, tell me. So once I repeat, which reaction is very important for the organisms? Which reaction is very important for the nature? Come on, tell me. So without this reaction, the environment, the nature is not there. What is that reaction? Come on, tell me. Anybody can say?
Photosynthesis.
What, beta? Varun?
Photosynthesis.
Very good. Excellent answer. Excellent answer. Why? Why, ma?
అంటే ఫోటోసింథసిస్ అయితేనే మనకు ఆక్సిజన్ వస్తుంది. From the plants we get oxygen.
Very good. Excellent answer. Varun? Nice.
Thank you.
Next. Next, anybody can say which is very important? Which is very important? Are you agree with Varun answer? All of you?
Yes, sir. Absolutely correct to
Yes,
photosynthesis.
very good, excellent answer. Krishna and Varun. Like that. Why? Because remembering one thing. So without photosynthesis reaction, without trees, we can't climb. Is it right or not? Okay. So SRS 100% absolutely. There is no trees. There is no photosynthesis. Okay. There is no respiration reaction because I've already given na. So without plants, there is no releasing of oxygen. Number one. Without 2 minutes, there is no oxygen. So the saturation point 95% of oxygen. The pandemic situation, remembering one thing. So if the 95% of oxygen saturation point is not there, you are going to danger. That is a major play role of oxygen. Right? Without oxygen, we can't fly within 1 or 2 minutes. Right? So without oxygen, you can't fly. For example, just you must be close your mouth and nose with 2 minutes. It is possible? No. You are going to Swargam and dancing with Ramba and Rose, right? So because of that is the important of oxygen released from photosynthesis. Then after we are going to respire. Okay, now if there is no oxygen in the environment, there is no breathing. There is no life, right? Very important. That is one of the things. Next importance of photosynthesis. What beta? So next importance, what happened, ma? For example, so without food we can't live, right? So the food, fats, lipids, like minerals, like cereals, like pulses, like vegetables, like fruits. These are the food items, food material which are which are produced by plants by the key role of metabolic activity, photosynthesis. Right? That is very important thing. And we are wearing clothes. We are sitting in your seat, okay, and clothes, everything which is produced from plants. Right? That's why my intention is without photosynthesis reaction. Without photosynthesis reaction, so there is no life. There is no life. Remembering one thing. So 1 minute. Sorry for the interruption. So remembering one thing, ma. So that's why very save the life, save the tree, save the nature, save the universe, save the whole life of world. Right? So that's why there must be plantation of the plants. Then respiration is come. So this is important about the difference between okay, which reaction is very important for the nature. This photosynthesis, right? Very important. Now I would like to give very important thing. See, so what is important about remembering one thing? See, okay. So, what types of respiration? Next title: types of respiration. Types of respiration. Types of respiration. Okay. How many types of respirations are there? Okay. So mainly, so 3 types of respirations are there. Okay. One is internal respiration. Internal respiration. Next, external respiration. Next, cellular respiration. Cellular respiration. What na? Types of respiration. Types of respiration. So, what type of respiration? Come on, tell me, beta. So, number 1, internal respiration. Number 2, external respiration. Number 3, cellular respiration. What is internal respiration? Come on, tell me. Anybody can say? Anybody can say internal respiration?
Sir,
Tell me, beta. Internal respiration means what? Adiba, Bushra, Radhika, Varun, Vikas.
sir,
Tell me, beta.
sir, internal respiration takes place inside the bloodstream and tissues.
Very good. Excellent answer. Excellent answer. Right. So, internal respiration means the exchange of gases. The exchange of gases from blood stream to cells. Blood streams to cell. Cell to blood stream. That is called what? Internal respiration. Blood stream, nothing but simple what you can call it? Lungs to cells, cells to lungs. That is called internal respiration. What ma? So internal respiration means the respiration between the bloodstream of respiratory organs to cell, cell to respiratory organs of the bloodstream, right? It is called internal respiration, right? Once I repeat. So respiration between the exchange of gases from lungs, bloodstream to cells, cells to lungs, bloodstream, right? So this is is called internal respiration. And what is external respiration? What is external respiration? Come on, tell me. What is external, beta? What is external respiration?
Sir, external respiration means lungs to outside the air. Carbon
Okay.
dioxide will be goes outside, and
Okay.
the oxygen will enters into our blood.
Okay. Simple. Very good. Excellent answer. Internal respiration, external respiration means simply what we can call it. It is also called breathing. It is also called what? Simply breathing. What we are breathing? We are inhalation of oxygen and exhalation of what? Carbon dioxide. So it's called external respiration simply to inhalation of oxygen from environment to respiratory organs like respiratory organs and exhalation of carbon dioxide from respiratory organ to environment is called what ma? External respiration. For example, see, this is a what happened respiratory organs. Respiratory organs, right? So respiratory organs to inhalation, to inhale, to inhale the oxygen from environment, environment. Okay, to oxygen from oxygen to that means to inhale the oxygen from environment to respiratory organs. Okay, okay. Then next what we done? So to exhalation of carbon dioxide from respiratory organ to what we done? Respiratory organ to environment. So to exhalation, this is called what? To exhalation, inhalation and exhalation of what ma? So that is called external respiration, right? So in the external respiration, what these two types are there? Come on, tell me. So inhalation of oxygen into respiratory tract, inhalation of oxygen is called what ma? What ma? Inspiration. What ma? Inspiration. Inspire nothing but to inspire to respire the oxygen from outside to environment to so respiratory organs. That is called inspiration. And so come on, tell me, to exhalation of carbon dioxide from respiratory organ to environment, respiratory organ to outside, that is called what ma? Exhalation. That is called what ma? Expiration. So this is that's why this criteria is called very important thing. It is called external respiration. What would external respiration? Okay, now external respiration but mainly two types. The reaction between the environment to lungs to environment. Simple what you can tell simply the exchange of gases from environment to lungs to environment. Environment to lungs, that is called oxygen. Oxygen is enters into lungs. Lungs to environment, so that is okay. So exhalation. So environment to lungs, that is called inspiration or inhalation. Lungs to environment, that is called carbon dioxide is outside. That is called. So that's why external respiration is mixing both inspire and expire. Inspire and expire. Inhale to exhale. Inhale the oxygen. Exhale the carbon dioxide. Inhale the oxygen is called inspiration. Exhale the oxygen is called so expiration. So this is that's why you must look at simple definition. Exchange of gases from environment to lungs to environment is called external respiration. Exchange of gases from environment to lungs of oxygen, that is called inspiration. Lungs to environment to removal of carbon dioxide from lungs to outside, that is called what beta? That is called so expiration. So this is important about what ma? External respiration. Right, now coming to the point cellular respiration. Cellular respiration. Cellular respiration nothing but what? Come and tell me. Cellular respiration, but the respiration takes place in the cell. Respiration takes place within the cell. So that is called cellular respiration. So in the cellular respiration, just a valid told mechanism, the glucose is oxidized to produce ATP energy. Glucose is oxidized and to produces ATP energy. That is in mitochondria. That is cellular respiration. Cellular respiration takes place in the cell, mitochondria, glycolysis, oxidative phosphorylation, and oxidative decarboxylation, and Krebs cycle, oxidative transport system. Okay, that is takes place. Everything takes place in the cell. Okay, so that is called cellular respiration. The cellular respiration to produces ATP energy. To produces ATP energy. This is the types of respiration. This is the types of respiration, introduction of respiration. So this fantastic topic. Now tomorrow we are going to discussing about evolution of respiration. Like you must be known the knowledge, fundamental knowledge. So about how the animals are going to respire from protozoa to mammals. That is, what are the organs? What are the organs are responsible for respiration from protozoa to mammals. So that is very important for entrance level, for exam level, for knowledge level you must be know. Okay, na? So that is very very important. Now the time is also completed. Today session is completed. So thank you very much. Okay, anybody can doubt? Have doubts? No doubt. Okay, tomorrow also. Okay, actually in the morning 11:40 is not there. I will give the link in afternoon session. Right? In afternoon session I will give the link. No problem. So tomorrow we'll discussing about the what are the respiratory organs in the different animals, right? Different organisms like protozoa to mammals, right? So today the session is completed. Thank you very much. This is Krishna. I told you signing out.